So after 2 years of disappointment, were things finally going right for Lockett? Would he again be back to his brilliant best in 1990? The answer, no. As the new decade brought the same old problems. A knee injury that ruined his performance on the ground, a performance that not even Batman could help. But since then, Tony Lockett has realised the way his career and life should be heading. And after 3 years of turbulence, his career was back on the road to success. To 1991, a new year, a new attitude and a new look Tony Lockett. After 2 injury-riddled seasons, Lockett had been criticised for being overweight and undisciplined. Some even suggested that his best football was behind him, so the 91 season offered Lockett his greatest ever challenge. And he responded magnificently. His fitness and pre-season work was at its highest ever. And with the Saints in good pre-season form, it appeared that the halcyon days of '87 could again be revisited. That was until the Foster's Cup pre-season match against the West Coast Eagles.
Did he come in pretty solidly, but Lockyer finishes up with the ball. And it looks as though Lockett is coming off the ground.
It was hard to tell whose heart had sunk the furthest. Tony Lockett's, as he gingerly left the ground with what originally was a bruised back, but eventually was diagnosed as a chipped vertebrae, the supporters, or his teammates and coaching panel. If ever there was a time that Plugger could have thrown in the towel, it was then. Months of training and discipline ruined by just attacking the ball.
Well, yeah, once again I thought when I got back into the rooms, and I thought, well, I've done it again. This is my 4th year in a row that I've had a serious injury. So, you know, I was a bit down at the, and to get to the hospital and they confirmed, with the bruised back and that, and that maybe I'd only be out for 2 or 3 weeks, which was all right. But it sort of went on a little bit longer and longer and longer, and it took a little bit longer to come good. But yeah, I did think that I'd sort of run over a Chinaman again.
Did you think at that time, oh, here we go again, because the media pressure started again, everyone wanted to get the interview?
Well, it started straight away the next day, I think. Lockett was out injured again, and, I didn't want to pick up a paper, and I was getting phone calls, what's the matter, and that, and, I thought once again that this is going to be another, horrific year.
But Lockett did not sit back and sulk. He did the hard work again to become fit enough to play. His new outlook on the game, set during the pre-season, never wavering.
Yeah, well, at the end of last year, Eddie, I took a good look at myself and said, well, maybe I'm not getting as much out of football as what I should be, and I'm not giving as much to the football club as what I could have been. So I decided that I was going to do all the pre-season, which I hadn't been able to do in the previous years. So I did all the pre-season. I trained 3 and 4 nights a week, sometimes training twice a day. Did everything right through all the summer, and come through, kept going over the Christmas break, and I think it was played the full game against the Swans out at VFL Park, and then the following game was the West Coast Eagles game, and that was, of course, the game that I was injured in. So it was a bit of a setback after doing all that, what I thought was pretty hard work at the time through the summer. So, it's just one of those things that had to be done, and I'll be doing it again this year.
He is an influence out on the track, out on the field. He is one of the best in the business, without question, and can be better.